Welcome to Human Services Stories, Management, Customer, and Staff Voices. I'm Clinton Lewis, and I'm glad you're here. This show is about the people behind the work, the managers, staff, customers, and communities who care, support, and help one another move forward. And then this episode is called Using AI the Right Way. We're living in a time when artificial intelligence is becoming part of everyday life. It can help us to write faster, organize information, summarize notes, and even generate ideas. Human services, this can be helpful, but only if it is used the right way. When you work in child welfare, family services, or any other human service setting, AI is never the decision maker. It is a tool. And like any tool, it must be used carefully, responsibly, and within policy and the law that protect children and families. AI must support the mission. The mission of human services is not technology. The mission is people. That means AI must always support the mission when protecting children, serving families, strengthening communication, and to reduce unnecessary burden, as well as help staff work more efficiently. If AI helps you draft a note, organize thoughts, or create a starting point for communication, it can be useful, but it should never replace professional judgment, case consultation, supervision, required reporting, or the human connections that family needs. Remember, know the boundaries. One of the most important things about using AI in this field is knowing the boundaries. You must always respect child protection laws, confidentiality requirements, agency or department policy, documentation standards, and your ethical responsibilities. That means you should never use AI in a way that exposes private family information, makes a decision without review, bypasses required steps, or replaces your professional responsibility. AI may help you work faster, but it does not give you permission to work outside the rules. Safety and privacy come first always. How AI can help. Used correctly, AI can be helpful support for management, staff, and even customers in certain settings. It can help with things such as writing first drafts of emails or letters, organizing meeting notes, summarizing long documents, brainstorming talking points, or simply simplifying communication for clarity. For managers, AI can help reduce administrative load so that there's more time for leadership, coaching, and staff support. For staff, it can help you become more organized and efficient. And for families, in approved and appropriate settings, technology can sometimes help with access, communication, and understanding information more clearly. But again, the key is not just using AI, is using it wisely and in a way that protects everyone involved. What success looks like. In human services, successful outcomes do not come from speed alone. They come from thoughtful action. When AI is used correctly, it can help staff spend less time on repetitive tasks, focus more on direct service, communicate more clearly, and stay more organized. That can lead to better support for families and better teamwork inside the agency or department. But the real success is not the technology itself. Success is when children are safer, families are better served, and staff are able to do their jobs more effectively. That is what we are aiming for, not just efficiency, but meaningful, safe, and ethical outcomes. Please keep the human in human services. No matter how advanced technology becomes, human services must stay human. AI does not replace compassion, observation, listening, cultural understanding, or the ability to notice what the family needs beyond the words on the page. Families and people who care. Families need people who care. Think critically and respond with heart and skill. Technology can help support that work, but it cannot replace it. When you use AI, please ask yourself, does this protect the child? Does this respect the family? Does this stay within policy and the law? Does this support a better outcome? If the answer is yes, you may be on the right track. If the answer is no, or you're uncertain, slow down and consult. Here's a simple coaching moment for this episode. Before using AI in human services setting, just take a moment and pause and ask yourself, number one, is this appropriate under policy and the law? Number two, does this protect confidentiality and safety? Number three, am I using this as support or am I letting it replace my judgment? Number four, will this help me serve families better and support successful outcomes for those I serve? Then remind yourself, AI can assist me, but it cannot replace my responsibility. Again, AI can assist me, but it cannot replace my responsibility. That is the heart of this work, using every tool available, but never losing sight of the people you serve. Thank you for listening to Human Services Stories, Management, Customer, Staff Voices. As human services management, customers, and staff continue to navigate a changing world, AI can be a very helpful tool, but only when it's used responsibly, ethically, and within the boundaries of child protection law and department or agency policy. When we stay grounded in our purpose, we can use technology to support children, serve families, and improve outcomes without losing the human touch that makes the work matter. And remember, you got this.